So Always and Forever, we've now been open for just over 3 years, and in that time, we have saved over 2,000 animals. It's pretty amazing since we started out as solely a sanctuary, but now we're a full-blown rescue. We help old dogs primarily, young dogs, cats as well as the animals at the Osawatomie Pound. Osawatomie Pound, I got that wrong. Always get that wrong. In thinking about the future of Always and Forever and the Little Red Barn, it's always what we can do more to save the animals. We use boarding facilities to save the dogs that are either dog aggressive or just not a right fit for the barn and need a little more time or decompression. When it comes to boarding facilities, if you think about it, it's just like when you go on vacation. You put your dog at a trusted vet or a facility and they take care of the animal for you. Boarding is great for short term, but when it comes to long term, it doesn't really fit for rescue dogs because if you really think about it, everything that we do and just about everything that we have is about living in the now and quality of life. And the way we do things is a little bit different than the way other rescues do things. We want to make sure that every day, even if it's their last day, has meaning and that they're given love. So one of the things that we're thinking about for the future is building a new big red barn, and we would have to purchase property to do that. Now this new shelter would be structured just like our suites upstairs, where they would have individual rooms, they would have space to run, kennels for comfort and safety. And what that would really enable us to do is to save more lives, is to take the animals that nobody else wants, probably because they're dog aggressive, special needs, but really it's about making the quality of their life right now count and matter. So you may have seen in prior videos the incredible work that we've done with the city of Osawatomie and the pound there. While we are 100% committed to the animals there, this new big red barn would enable us to bring all the animals there and for the shelter to include them as well, which is going to give them more chances for adoption, more interaction with our volunteers, just because it would be very close in proximity, as well as the general public with volunteers coming back to our facility as well. So while boarding is amazing in that it enables us to save lives, it's really meant for short-term care. It's not ideal for rescue dogs for decompression. Think about the noise and just the barking and the tension when your own dog goes there. We want to create an environment where they come in and it's quiet and they have time to decompress and they have individual attention. We have a phenomenal team of volunteers that go out and walk our boarding dogs right now, but it's at a different facility. And we want to make it so that we can ensure that their care is 100% like we do here upstairs. Good question. So how are we planning to raise money for this big red barn? To anybody who knows my story, I took out personal loans the last time and I physically can't do that this time. So really we're putting a call out to you and to the public to say, if you believe in what we've done in our dream and have faith in us, then I think we're at the point where even I'm comfortable asking for help. I know that everybody knows everything we do is for the animals. You can see it every morning and every night and every single day in between. And if you invest in us, we promise to take care of them just like we do every day. Just keep saving more. So there's a million ways. You can go to alwaysandforever.org and donate online. You can send a check. Our address is on our website as well. Or you can reach out to us via email. Our email address is on there. We're looking for big donors, small donors. We don't have any angel donors because I think everyone who donates whatever they can, whenever they can, is an angel. And we appreciate every single dollar that comes in. So the $5 cash mailed envelopes that come, those are just as valuable as $1,000. And so I think the most amazing part about us is that so many people can come together and really make a difference. We've proven that the last 3 years, and we plan to prove that for the next 30. the Little Red Barn will always remain. It will always be a senior-focused sanctuary here. All this does is it enables us to save more of the forgotten, the unwanted, and the ones that just about everyone else passes up, that we're willing to take a chance on because we believe their lives matter. Yeah, so if you're looking at an all-in project cost just to get the shelter running, with land and with the shelter, you're looking at about $600,000. Now, that really seems like a lot, but if you think about it, well, it always is a lot. The Little Red Barn cost me personally about $200,000 just to get our doors open, okay? And once you get them open and you bring the dogs in, you're talking a whole new level of expenses. Our vet bills are now $50,000 to $60,000 a month. We take in the sickest of the sick. That includes puppies with parvo that sometimes treatment alone costs about $5,000. So highly adoptable, wonderful little baby puppies need our help, and not a lot of rescues have the resources to be able to do that. We take in paralyzed dogs that need rehabilitation, and taking in a senior that also might not have a very long life expectancy. You know, not a lot of rescues do that because there are high expenses when it comes to the care of the senior. Think about taking your own dog to the vet once. It can be $500 to $1,000 just for one dog. And we average over 120 dogs in our care every single month. Our boarding costs are close to $5,000 every month, and that's just to keep them alive and save their life. When we have this shelter open, that cost will no longer exist. Those funds will go towards running and maintaining the shelter itself. But I don't know the timing in that, and so many things I just leave to God when it's a little bit out of my control. My personal goal would be to have us up and running by 2022. And I say that with a smile because I kept saying when I was opening the Little Red Barn, we'd be open in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then it took me just about a year. So I'm realistic as to timeline. I do believe that we will have our grand opening in 2022 sometime, but our interest is to purchase the land within the next few months and then get things going regarding construction. It's all in, you know, it's everybody believing in a dream that's not just my dream, that's so many people's dream. And even if you can only donate a little bit goes a really long way when it comes to saving lives.